Aloha, good morning. It is a brand new week. It is Monday. How is everybody doing this morning? Feel free to get yourself some water, tea, coffee, whatever makes you comfortable this morning while I smudge. I have my objects nearby that always make me feel comfy and relaxed. Hi, Leah, good morning. Aloha, kakahiaka, everybody. And I have my tea nearby, and hi, Tanya. Good morning. How's everybody been this weekend? Did you have a good time this weekend? Did you have a chance to relax? Maybe you were able to do some yard work. I attempted to build a little fire pit yesterday because we have so much brush at our house, and about a third of the way through, and we're like, never mind. We'll do it another day. All right, guys, I'm going to smudge here. And you're welcome to as well if you have your sage or your cedar. Okay. All right. And if you don't, that's okay. I have some virtual medicine for you. There you go, guys. All right. Checking in with you guys. How's everyone doing this morning? I am doing pretty good. I found that now after a few weeks, I actually have a consistent sleep schedule, which I have found it's just really helpful because it gives me a sense of structure that is, and I like that. It just, I think, helps with stress, and it helps me just feel um, more, actually, I feel more in tune to myself. I automatically start getting tired around 10:30, and then I've been waking up around 6:30 to prepare for the day. So that's allowed me, I've come to find, Monday through Friday. So I didn't smudge on Saturday or Sunday. And I found myself last night really wanting to cleanse. So I was looking forward to getting up this morning and lighting my sage. So thank you very much, Leah, for the sage. Much appreciated. It always feels good every morning to do that. So I started a journal since we were talking about it last week, and um, I started writing some things um, this morning when I woke up, and I thought before I, start looking through my phone and checking my emails, I wanted to reflect a little bit on on personal strength. So that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. And oh, before we get started, I wanted to let you know my name is Malia. I'm here Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 2:30 p.m., and 8 p.m. to do some reflections and talk about our resilience. The HIR Wellness Institute focuses on serving victims of crime and the Native and Indigenous community, as well as other underserved communities. If now that we've been at home for a couple of weeks, if you need support or if you need someone to talk to, please feel free to call us on our CARES line, and someone will reach out to you within 24 hours. So just know that you're not alone. We know that you're out there, and we know that sometimes things can be difficult, especially when we're in a time where we're not really certain about, um, when things are going to change and what's going to be happening. And things have been changing frequently. So you can know that one of the things that you can rely on and count on is that we'll always be here for you. Monday through Fridays, we have programs going throughout the day, right online. And then on Saturday and Sunday, um, our Indigenous Affairs Director, Jamie Kellycutt, she on Saturday at 2 p.m. sings songs. and does positive affirmation. And on Sundays at 4 p.m., she does the same as well too. And her Sunday live post is focused on recovery. And I had the opportunity to watch them this weekend again, and they were awesome. And Jamie, I want to say thank you. I requested Lean on Me because Bill Withers, musical legend Bill Withers, passed this weekend. And also, I did feel like I needed someone to lean on. So it was awesome that, thank you so much, Mahalo Jamie, for dedicating that song and for singing it. And it actually brought tears to my eyes, tears of joy. It was really cool. So thank you very much. So hopefully you have a chance to check that out, guys. Remember, you can always scroll down in the feed of our HIR Wellness page and you can see all of our videos. And there's something in there for everybody. We have art classes. This past weekend, Joe did Zen Tangles, which are basically mistake-proof ink and pencil drawings. Um, I taught some art classes. The Daughters of Tradition, led by Elena and Tanya, two of our CARES counselors, they do really cool hands-on crafts that the kids and the parents can do together. And it's just really been an awesome week full of excellent medicine. And we at Her Wellness, we know that there's lots of different ways to get medicine, right? Sometimes it is with the people. Sometimes it's through our cultural practices. Sometimes it's just knowing that someone's there who is willing to hold space for you and listen to you and talk to you. Sometimes it's going to the doctor. There's lots of different ways that we can practice self-care. So, good morning. Hi, guys. I see you out there. Again, so I wanted to talk about strength today, and I'll be honest, here's what I did today because I wanted some uplifting quotes about strength for me personally, and I know they would help everyone else too out there. I know sometimes that's what we need. We need strength. So I literally just Googled strength, and a bunch of strength quotes popped up, and I wrote down some of my favorite ones that I saw. And so I'm just going to read them. And if you have any strength quotes or positive affirmations or any words of strength or wisdom that you want to share with us, please post it in the comment box and I'll be happy to read it to everybody because we can help each other with these positive words. And okay, so I love this first one that I found because it reminds me of Her Wellness, but it says storms make trees take deeper roots. Storms make trees take deeper roots. So what does that mean? For me personally, it means that, and I think of our trees and our plants like our relatives, and we're there to help each other, even carbon dioxide to breathe. Um, The tree is there for us. It gives us oxygen to breathe. We can tend to it. There's a lot of plant relatives that do better when people give them love and tend to them. And they feed us and they create wood for us and shelter for us and fire for us. And so I feel like we can be compared to trees. And we talk about family trees, and even Hawaiians, a lot in our songs, we compare ourselves to flowers or we compare ourselves to things in nature. And so storms make trees take deeper roots. Well, what is the storm? What is your storm? You know, is it a positive self-image? Is it trouble reconciling with um with the good things about yourself or seeing it about yourself? Is your storm um somebody who's saying negative things to you? Is your storm you really want to go outside or you really want to go out, but it's safer to be at home? But when these kinds of things challenge us, they give us the opportunity to take deeper root and to look within ourselves and find in ourselves what makes us stronger. So Leah says, a quote from Milton Berle: laughter is an instant vacation. That's so true. I think sometimes we underestimate the power of laughter. I know for me, when I need some laughter, I immediately go on to Netflix and I type in stand up. And I just, that's one of my things that's an instant pick me up, is to just laugh. Um, and maybe that's why some of us, are you one of those people who, when you need comfort and solace and you need to be calm, you go back and watch all the sitcoms you did when you were a kid, or all the old sitcoms? Because laughter is medicine and it does help us feel better. Okay, I found another one. Let me see. Oh, here's a simple one that one of my friends said this morning. Be kind to yourself. 4 words, right? 4 words with a lot of deep meaning. Be kind to yourself. Do you ever find yourself as one of those people who is caring for everybody, and you might have a friend who's feeling down and they might be saying negative things about themselves, like, oh, I wasn't very good at that, or I need to lose weight, or whatever. And you've probably been one of those friends who are like, absolutely not. You're beautiful. How could you say that? How could you think that? But then when it's time to focus on yourself, you might struggle with saying those things, those same beautiful, supportive things to yourself. So for me personally too, I know that good medicine for me is to take the time to say positive things to yourself, because sometimes that internal narrative can be negative, and we need to recognize the things about us that are beautiful and that are good. So, what are some ways that you're kind to yourself? What does that look like for you? There's probably infinite ways to be kind to yourself. Maybe it is a good night's sleep. Maybe it's standing in front of the mirror and just saying, hi, I'm beautiful, good morning. We got through another day, here we are. Okay, so Jamie Kellycutt, she shared a quote with us from Wallace Black Elk of the Lakota Nation. Everybody should pray together, cheer along, root along. That brings the circle together. Everything is together. And that goes back to our Indigenous ways, right? The Hawaiian way we're brought up is everyone's our family. Everyone's our ohana. And when we when something positive happens for us, it's a victory for all. And if setbacks happen for us, it's setbacks for all, and we work together. And that's really cool to see that other Indigenous communities have those same thoughts. Everyone should pray together, cheer along, root along. That brings the circle together. Everything is together, right? The circle. There's a lot of circles, right? The first circle I think of is the circle of a lei, right? A symbol of love and affection and care and respect and honor. And I also think of the medicine wheel, right? What other circles? Oh, just the circle of eternity, right? The circle of life. The cycle of the beginning and the end are all connected together. So, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Barbara. Okay, oh, here's another beautiful quote I heard this morning from my friend Kara Caron, and she is a woman that I love and respect so much, and she's such a positive person. And she said this quote this morning: "You have a gift. If you haven't unwrapped it, it is time to do so." And I remember watching also a documentary about Chief Red Crow, and he was saying something similar. He said that everyone was born with a gift, And that is so cool to think about. It makes me think about the diversity of our world. Um, we have such a vast array, diversity of plant species and animal species, right? The creatures that crawl, the creatures that swim, the creatures that fly, that walk, even snowflakes, right? Kara was talking about snowflakes this morning. There's not one snowflake that is identical that has ever been made in existence. And we all have a gift, and we can use them to help ourselves and to help others. And everyone's gift is unique. And if you don't know if you haven't opened that gift yet, the quote says it's time to unwrap it. So please do share if you have your gifts. What is your gift? Maybe you have many gifts. Maybe you're like Barbara Blackdeer and you're a Renaissance woman and you can paint and you can help and you can write and you can. Barbara, I know you do so much. Um, Maybe you're like Jamie, where you can sing. You're gifted with a beautiful voice and a healing voice and a caring soul. Or maybe you're like our founder, Leah Denny, who is resilient and overcomes and is a good leader. So, what are your gifts, guys? Maybe you're a good caretaker. Maybe you are a good cook. Maybe you're one of those people who can listen. But whatever your gift is, recognize it, honor it, and allow yourself to take a moment to love yourself for that and appreciate your uniqueness for that. Jason, aloha, good morning. Everyone else out there, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Okay, let's do one more. One more. Oh, here's one. Here's one more. Turn the pain into power. So that one took me a while to think about. Like, what does that mean for me? Turn the pain into power. The first thing that I think of is two things. The first one that popped into my mind was Jamie Kellycutt's video on Sunday that focuses on recovery, right? There's a lot of difficult things that deal with or that you have to deal with, that you have to cope with when you are in recovery, and coming to terms with that is very, very powerful. Um, Being a person who realizes that um, you can't do it alone, and that's natural and that's okay, and that's what community is for, and that's what people are for, that's what your gifts are for, that's what being able to lean into other people is for, and that is powerful. So for me, pain into power. That reminds me of being a hula dancer. So I've been dancing for hula for a long time, and it's a pretty disciplinary skill and practice. And it's very humility based. So um, in hula schools, we're always taught like it's not about us, and we just want to do the best for nature, right? And we want to do the best for our families, and we want to do the best for our halau or hula school. And so there's been times where we would dance like 8, 10, 12 hours a day for weeks straight, months straight. And I would be like, oh man, because I was a little kid a lot of those times, like, I don't want to get up. I don't want to dance hula. I'm tired and my feet hurt and my arms hurt and I can't focus anymore. And I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And then eventually that pain and the discipline turned into the ability to be able to dance and the ability to know how to express myself in a cultural way. So that's what I think about, pain into power. How else are you guys doing today? Is everyone doing okay out there? Remember, if you need someone to talk to, you can always inbox us right here on our HIR Wellness Institute messenger. You can just privately message us. You can call us on our CARES lines. You can text us on your CARES lines. You can email us. And you can even reach out to us on these comments and let us know, hey, I'm here. So if you need any support, just know that we are holding space for you and we know you're out there and that we care for you. So let's see, today is April 6th, Monday. Tomorrow is a full moon. Have you noticed that at all? Have you been wondering when have you been feeling the full moon? Yeah. How have you been feeling in general, guys? I know it's been, you know what, I lost track. We've been home for a couple of weeks, right? How have you been doing out there? Are you okay? Have you been finding something consistent in your, as you've been at home being safe? Is there a new schedule that's been developing? Have you been wanting to focus on a consistent schedule? For me, I know the schedule that feels good for me. 8 a.m. I wake up and I smudge. Yeah. And 8 p.m. I join you guys again and I smudge again. And we get ready for bed. So those two things have been helping a lot. So if you want some help with just like some consistency or something that helps you stay grounded, you can join me 8 a.m., 2 p.m., and 2:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. Tomorrow, I will be doing those same times, but also I'm really excited. I get to do our Creative Connections post, which is at um, 10 a.m. So I'll be on at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And I invite you to do some arts with me. We are going to color. So if you have, um, crayons, markers, colored pencils, if you don't, you can just draw. You can sketch with us, pencils or pens. You don't need fancy paper. You don't need fancy supplies. And if you're really feeling like, I don't know that I have any of that, you could get creative. You could use things out of your fridge. You could use ketchup, mustard, right? We're gonna do art as like a relaxation. So we're just focused on exploration tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I am going to be coloring. So if you have coloring books or you just want it can be really soothing just to just watch people do art. I was watching Jo do her Zentangle here on Friday. So you can scroll down and see that video from Friday. And it was really soothing to watch her do all these beautiful intricate ink designs. And it felt very meditative just to even watch it. So even if you're like, yeah, I don't know if I feel like participating, but you can tune in and you can just calm your mind and get into a meditative state just watching the art happen or watching the colors and the sounds of the textures of the crayons or markers rubbing across the pages to color. It is very, very soothing. So at 2:30 today, I will be back, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful morning. Again, know that we're here for you, and we absolutely look forward to seeing you every time we log on. Also tonight, please, Leah, please post in the comments tonight if there is a Daughters of Tradition video. I think there is. Daughters of Tradition is it's an awesome group. It basically is for our youth, our girls, our relatives, and helping them to become the healers of our future and helping them come into their own and understanding their own balance and learning how to love and learning how to be accepted and learning that there's other people out there. Um, there's other people who have culture like them, who look like them, who celebrates and honors them as girls and growing into women. It's the Daughters of Tradition. So I believe that's tonight, and we can definitely see. Um, we'll be posting too. So I'll be able to post it here in the comments. All right, so Claudia, our occupational therapist, made a comment. This R&R, which is this video right here, helps me to have structure and clear me so I can do other things. I love the spirit that is connecting us. Yeah, I do want to say thank you very much, Claudia. And I feel very connected to you guys too. It's funny, so my perspective, what I see when I'm filming and going Facebook Live, I see a little one eyeball icon in the corner of the screen, and it will say how many people are watching. And right now there's about 16 people. So to each and every one of you out there, even though I can't physically see you, I know that you're there. And I want you to know that I send you lots of love and care. I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. Remember your strength and your own self love. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Be kind to yourself. And remember, you have a gift. If you haven't unwrapped it, it is time to do so. Take a moment and take some time to honor and recognize what it is about you that's beautiful, unique, and important. Okay, love and aloha, guys. Take care. See you at 2:30.